Hey, what's going on, everybody? Most of you, sorry, I'm already nervous about this, but my name's Chris Pyles, and basically, I'm gonna get right to the point. You can hand over all of your oops, let me mute this. Okay, sorry about that. I'm gonna get right to it. I battle and struggle with alcohol, and it's to the point that I don't even want to do it. I have no desire to do it, but yet something in me still pushes me over the limit to go do it. And I had a really bad spill yesterday. I drank a lot yesterday, and it's it's time to say it's enough. And I just kind of want to go public about this. And but anyways, let me just give you guys a little bit of backstory, a little bit of history about myself, real quick. And basically, the first time I ever had a drink, I think I was age 16, and and it kind of picked up from there, and I started playing in bands when I was 19, and we would play at clubs and stuff like that, and it was always around, it was always available, even though I wasn't of age. Um, I was in the bands, and the people at the clubs, they didn't care, they're like, he's a musician. We'll go ahead and sell to him, even though I was 19. And some of my bandmates, they were above 21, so we would always have we would always have drinks and stuff at practice, and I mean, it was just always available. And so, being out on my own, I really didn't have any responsibility back then, like I do now. But definitely not back then. I didn't have any responsibility. Um, like, this was back before I even had a cell phone. This is like 2001, 2002, and so yeah, all I was worried about was going to work, and then getting off work, and drinking as much as I could. And it just kind of stuck with me. So did that for a while, and and then in 2007, I started a DJ business where I would go do karaoke and house parties, weddings, and stuff like that. And once again, the stuff was always available. Um, a lot of clubs, when you DJ, they will give you free drinks. You don't even have to pay for them. So I mean, I took advantage of that a lot. I was getting hammered every night for free, and eventually in 2009, um, I got really drunk, and I got pulled over on my way home. And the sad thing is I don't even remember driving. Like, I remember hearing like horns honking and stuff like that. But um, the cop, when he was like, "You're driving in the other lane," and blah blah. All I could say to the cop was, I said, thank you so much for getting me off the road, because I definitely would have killed somebody or myself. And the the hard part about that is, we just had our first child um, in May that year, and this happened in August. And I guess I still didn't. I knew I had responsibilities. I mean, I had to take care of my kid. But when you're out DJing and stuff like that, I mean, that's the last thing that's on your mind. It's it's, let's worry about these people out here, make sure they're having a good time, and at the same time get drunk as well. And so that was really bad. Went to jail, and it cost a lot of money. I mean, I didn't make a lot of money, and but still, I had to pay fines and all this other stuff, and it wasn't worth it. And so after that, um, I was sober. I was sober probably uh, about 6 months or so after that happened, and I was still doing it. I was still doing the gigs, um, DJing, and but I could say no. I could say no then, but then one night, I don't know what happened. I was just like, what, I guess let me go try to have one. Then one turned to two, two turned to four, and before you know it, every single night I was drinking again, and then I was bringing the stuff home too. I was drinking at the house too, and so that, man, that really started taking a toll on me, and so I kept on and off quitting. Um, so yeah, so in 2014, I believe is when I quit DJing, because it was to the point that I was passing out. As soon as the gig was done, I would go get in my car, um, you know, like an idiot and drive home drunk all the time. And it was getting to the point that I was passing out. As soon as I got to my car, I would pass out. And I still remember one time. This was in downtown Dallas. I fell asleep in my car, and it was almost 6 o'clock in the morning. And I looked down, and there's like 100 phone calls from my wife. And that you would think that would be a wake up call, but it wasn't. I still kept on and kept on, and so that's when I said, look, I need to eliminate it and get away from it. And I did. And then from that point on, um, I was sober for about 9 months. It went for a while, and then just somehow it always tries to find itself back into my life. And they started selling at the gas station next door to my job. And before you knew it, I my lunch breaks, I was sitting going next door and getting drinks and stuff like that. And because it's always available, and with easy access, you know it's hard for an addict to say no or try to stay away from it. And I mean, it's everywhere you go. I mean, you can't even watch TV without having an alcohol commercial or something. And it's really hard. So now, things got really bad yesterday. Um, I got really drunk, and it got to the point where I don't even remember riding home yesterday when my wife picked me up. And then as soon as I got home, I just passed out, and I slept. I mean, this was at 6:30 last night. I slept all the way until like 5:45 this morning, and you know, it was one hell of a hangover. I mean, up until about 2 o'clock, I felt like crap, and I still do feel a little. My stomach hurts and stuff, and I just don't. I don't want to do it no more. But this time I'm going to be more public about it. I'm going to start making these videos because I think, and this is what I'm hoping that will happen because of it. Um, in turn, I want to look forward to doing these videos every day, or as much as I can, and and it'll help me. It'll help me keep my mind clear, and and then hopefully somebody who, if you're watching this on replay, maybe you have a story like mine. I would love to hear from you, and we can help each other out to stay sober because I really, really want to do it this time. I've said it before, and I think I even have a video from a while back when I was a couple months sober, and then I slipped up. But today's day one, and I'm excited about it. And I'm gonna keep myself motivated this time. And like I said, I think this is gonna be a good tool. I mean, even it looks like I have a couple people watching right now, but I mean, even if I'm talking to myself, it gives me some type of outlet that I can vent to and talk about my day and struggles and stuff like that. And you guys can help me by commenting your story or words of encouragement, stuff like that. Um, but these videos aren't going to be too long, maybe 10 minutes or so at a time. But yeah, so this is officially day one, and I'm excited that I want to have my life back. I don't want this to keep overtaking my life and consuming everything that I do. Um, you know, there's so many people out there that I love, and it hurts them seeing me like this. And I don't want it no more. I mean, my friends and my family, they deserve a lot more than that, and I deserve a lot more than that for myself. So I'm going to publicly apologize for slipping up, and you know, this is a new journey, and I'm excited about it. And thank you guys for sticking by my side and loving me unconditionally. Um, it means a lot. But yeah, that's about all I have. I just wanted to come on here and let's see. Don't look like anybody's in the chat, but I'm gonna start making these videos, you guys, and hopefully it'll help somebody, and hopefully it helps me because I mean it gives me something to look forward to. It gives me something to keep my mind occupied. All day long I can be thinking about, well, what can I talk about on it tonight? But I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here, you guys. Thank you for watching for these few minutes, and subscribe to the channel uh, if you want to, and that way you can be notified each time I make a video. And once again, thank you guys. I love you, and thank you guys for staying by my side. And let's get this journey. Let's make it happen this time. But you guys have a good one.